Hi everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Sopo, but I go by the name Uncle Schweps, or you can call me Uncle Schweps. Basically, either of the names are fine. I mean, Sopo and Uncle Schweps. So I've actually been procrastinating the whole process of making this video. Yeah, guys, I know procrastination is bad, but sometimes it's okay to procrastinate because I've just been so busy and I haven't exactly had the time to do this. So now I'm doing it for you guys. So this whole idea of me founding a YouTube channel, like it's been in my head, okay? Like I've been thinking about it, but I've never had the time to pursue such an activity, but now I do, kind of. But since we don't really know each other, my first thought was, wow, YouTube channel should start with a Q&A, and the questions were sent to me via my Instagram. Those little stickers that are like, ask me a question. So these are just some of the questions that are about 22. Yeah, they should be 22 if I'm not mistaken, which was sent to me, which I'm going to be answering for you guys so that we can get to know each other. Yes. So without further ado, let's get into the questioning and answering. So, first question, what grade are you in? Maybe it's hard to believe. I'm in grade 10. Okay, no, maybe it's hard to believe. For some, it may be hard to believe. For others, not so much, but I'm in grade 10. When you see me in real life, you actually start to realize that I look my age, I think. I've been told that I look older than my age by some individuals.
A few moments later.
I'm like 5'2" or 3. 5'2" or 3. But I'm not that tall. And I'm not that old either. I'm just 15. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys can look at me as an uncle figure. I wanted to say paternal. I think that's for father figure. But an uncle is also a father. So I don't know if you can look at me as a paternal figure, but I'm actually 15. One down, 21 more to go. Next question. What is good in your life like? I can best describe this as chaotic. So in Zambia, right? Under the ECZ syllabus at grade 10 level, it's just normal science and pure sciences. Guess what science class I'm in? Yeah, I take pure sciences, and in my class there's a lot of competition. Not that in the other classes there's no competition, but as compared to a pure science class, it's a bit dummied down, actually. So a day in my life, I can best describe it as overly chaotic, but like there's a balance to it. But it's fun though. Yeah. I think though if it would be described in full detail, I'd have to make a whole video just showing you how a day in my life would be. Which is something that I'm hoping to do in the future. In the near future. We'll see how that goes. But a day in my life can easily be described as chaotic. Next question. Primary school or junior secondary school? So here I'm just going to say the truth. Primary school was peak. I can't even lie to you. Like that was peak life. Like life at its finest. And nothing to worry about. You know, at the time, I thought things were hard. Oh my gosh, little did I know. But junior secondary, low key, gave me so much character development. Like I needed that refresh because from the transition from primary to junior secondary is like you're getting to secondary school and then you still have this mindset. No, not you still have, but okay, no, you could have these childish tendencies coming with you from junior secondary, which changed over time. Let me just say, guys, if you know me in grade 8, the things I used to do. They were quite rather, I won't even lie, very rather actually. But I think if I were to pick, I would definitely say junior secondary because it taught me a lot. Like that's where the real character development comes from. I'm telling you, because you're not going to come in grade 8 thinking that you're more mature than everyone else. You will become mature with them. Question: how was your first day at school? So I don't exactly know if this is referring to my first day grade 10 or grade 8, but I'll try to describe and make both. So my first day of grade 8, new school, new people, somehow, new environment. I was very nervous, especially since basically my whole primary I was at an all girls school. Just one gender, by the way, so I had no idea how to interact with boys. Like talking to boys was so foreign. Like the only boy that I'd ever talked to was my brother. Like my little brother, that's all. Otherwise, interaction with boys was kept to a minimum. I was scared of guys, I was scared of boys. Like those guys were scary. Any interaction, no, I'm talking to a boy, what it was like foreign to me, almost as like almost seen as a taboo, to be honest. But any interaction with boys, I was not experiencing that field. So first day of grade 8 was kind of, what can I say? Okay, best way I can describe it. It was just very new to me. It was okay, nothing crazy happened, just very new, adjusting to the whole environment, a new environment with a different gender, learning in the same place, new people, new experiences, new things to look forward to. Like it was all very new to me, but it was okay overall. First day of grade 10. Hmm. First day of grade 10. Laugh with me.
Laugh with me.
I stayed at the same school. So the environment, I'm very used to it by now. So my first day was actually, it was nice. My first day of getting, like it was cool. I saw some of my old friends, some of my friends from the years before they went. Sad about that, but some of them are back. New classroom, new people to get to know, like the new kids. Yeah, learning new stuff. First day of getting peak. Okay, like peak, like peak, peak, like absolute peak. If I were to rate, first day of grade 8, 7 out of 10. First day of grade 10, 9 out of 10. Mostly because in grade 8, I didn't know what I was doing. Very nervous. Trying to socialize, it was kind of hard. I don't like talking to strangers. Like half of the time, I go in public with maybe my mother or something. I'm not gonna talk to the stranger. She's gonna talk to the stranger for me. I don't like talking to strangers. So that's why I'm writing it like that. Just socializing at the time, it was really hard. Because how am I going to talk to these people? You know what I'm saying? That's how I was feeling. But overall, both were just okay. What kind of music do you listen to? Plus, I think you're very cool. Thank you for that. For saying I'm very cool. Now onto my music taste. The best way I can describe the type of music that I listen to and tell you guys directly is that my music taste is all over the place, but not really like this side I'll listen to this type of music, this side I'll listen to that type of music. And it's not like compacted or compressed into one whole genre, like it's a whole mix of things. Because I'm very indecisive, you know what I mean? So I listen to all kinds of music, to be honest. I'm very flexible. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yes, like I have a playlist for everything. But most of my music revolves around like the indie genre. Like I listen to pop music here, sometimes rap, not all the time. Sometimes. Only because of my friends. The male faction of my friends. But regardless, most of my music is just alternative, indie. Like I'm saying alternative. Yeah, mostly listen to alternate indie music. But that's my kind of music. Artists like Tame Impala, Arctic Monkeys, Alex Turner independently. That's the lead singer of Arctic Monkeys, by the way. But that type of music, like that's my dream. That's my type of stuff. But yeah, that's mostly my thing. I actually had the K-pop era at the point. I don't know if we all did, but if you guys didn't, I did. I was the biggest BTS stan, and I kind of am to this day, but not that much. Like the music is really like it helped me grow as a person. To be honest, like how do you manage to balance academics and content creation? So I wouldn't necessarily call myself a content creator because like mostly I'm going to give an example from my TikTok account. Every time I post something on TikTok, like after my page has a lot of posts, I just feel like rebranding and I delete everything. Like right now, if you check my TikTok, there are only two posts. There are only two posts. So I wouldn't exactly call myself a content creator yet, but that title is cool as well. But I feel like most of my life is just dedicated to academics to some extent, because I really value my grades a lot. Like I do. When I feel like even in one subject, except math. Math when I feel I just accept. But I need to get better at math. But still. It's that type of thing where when I feel like it's the end of the world. So I think in terms of balancing, I do one more than the other. But as I start to post more videos, we'll see how that goes and I'll give you an update. What's your dream country to visit? I actually have so many countries that I'd love to visit, to be honest. But to keep it a buck, like a country that I really wanted to go to is South Korea. You guys, like I romanticize my life so much. I to the point where it's like I think I'm going to have a K-drama type of love story. You know what I mean? Like cliche to that extent. But I'd love to go to Korea. What motivated you to become a content creator? So again, with the content creator title, I'm not yet there. But motivation wise, I think just what's motivating me like to post these videos, just I want people to see the type of life that I live, not to the point where it feels like it's scripted, like it's a movie of some sort, but naturally I want you guys to know the real me, you know? So when I see all these people, like the influencers, posting their lives, spend a day with me, get ready with me, outfit of the day, whatnot, stuff like that, it's just like, wow, I really like how these people are able to show the inside of their lives to people openly, like on the internet, with how like people, everyone has a digital footprint, like how you're just able to express yourself on the internet. Like I really find that cool. So I was thinking to myself, like, okay, why not? Why not give it a try myself? Because I think I'm a pretty interesting person. And mostly, I think when people get to know me, they start to say, like, wow, this boy is so cool, da da da, like, stuff like that. So I want you guys to see me for who I am. What type of content do you want your channel to have? So I don't want it to be based on solely one thing. I'd hate that. I wouldn't want the content on my channel to just be focused on one thing. So I'll try to be the wind is going, trying to rack my head and my brain for the word that I'm trying to use, but I want to be very diverse in the type of content that I'm going to be posting. Do you have any hidden talents? I'm just going to be honest. I'd like to think of myself as a very talentless person. Not even in a way like, no, you're just not doing anything, like you're not discovering yourself. I don't think I have talents that are outstanding. Like the things that I can do, but it's pretty much something that anyone can do. So I don't think I have any hidden talents, but I'll try to discover that. I used to sing though, like in primary school, then I stopped. Like if I sing now, if I sing now, like a window will break. And not because it's good, like because it's bad. Like you just be hearing a screech of a dying bird. Something I can do that, so I wouldn't want to do that. What are your long-term goals? I think mostly like just become successful in life. That's all I'm really hoping to do at this point. I haven't thought about it on a very big extent or whatever. Like I haven't thought about it to that extent. The last thing I said, my grandma, forgive me guys, I haven't thought about it that much, but it's mostly just become successful, get enough money, and like be able to take care of my parents, you know, like maybe after they retire, you know, like I'd love to do that for them. What do you love to do? I don't have many interests, but I'll say some. I need sometimes. I haven't need. Okay, I think sometimes is even an overstatement. I haven't need in 2 years. So, but I need from time to time. I like listening to music, drawing, reading. Sometimes I roller skate, but I haven't roller skated in some months. I think the last time I got to my roller skates was like in August of last year. But yeah, just those things. What's one thing people misunderstand about you? I think first impression based off the conversations that I've had with people after they talk to me, like for the first time and after talking to me. I think people just think of me as a rude person. I'm rude sometimes. Let me not like I'm not even going to sugarcoat. I'm rude when it causes to be rude. But I'm not going to be rude like on a first meeting, you know what I mean? Like if you're going to be rude to me, I'll be rude to you. Like I will reciprocate that behavior, unfortunately. But I think people just think misunderstand like the type of person I am, personality wise. Like every time I talk to someone for the first time and then after we've gotten to know each other, it's like, wow, Lusopo, I actually thought you're a mean person, what and all. It's just like I'm the sweetest person on the planet, you know what I mean? Like, I'm literally an angel. No, but that's the level of sweet I am, you know what I mean? So I think that's something that most people misunderstand, like the type of personality I have and how I come off as a person. What's your comfort show slash movie? I don't really watch movies. Like I'm very inconsistent in watching things. Like every time I start a show, I stop halfway because I have a very low attention span. Like I won't even lie to you guys. Like if something really catches my interest, I'll stick with it until the end. But like if I'm just watching it for the sake, I'll abandon it halfway. But if I were to choose, since most of the things I watch are animes, I think I can say Attack on Titan. It's peak, guys. Trust me. Like top 10, in fact, top 3 animes of all time. Please, like, I don't even chat to me. Don't even chat to me if you can refuse. Like it's such a big show, to be honest. Like the character development and the way the characters, the foreshadowing, like the way everything is structured, it's just so chef's kiss. So definitely a comfort show for me. I love that. I love it so much, but I don't think I can rewatch it. Maybe just season 4. The other seasons they were making me upset, but yes, if I were to have a comfort show, it would definitely be Attack on Titan. Fashion tips and insights. To be honest, the type of person that I am, most of my fashion inspiration comes from Pinterest or just something that I conjure in my head. But half of the things that I conjure in my head end up looking nothing like how I thought they'd look. So mostly Pinterest, and I think you should just be able to dress how you want. Yeah, like if you think something is cool, if it's like, wow, this is totally my style, like I really want to dress this way, that type of thing, be free to dress how you want, okay? No one should control how you dress. But it gets to a point. Keep that in mind, it gets to a point. I think modesty for me, not to shade anyone, but I can't dress with maybe, I can't wear a skirt that's in here or a shirt that's in here outside the house. My confidence, I don't have enough confidence to do that. But at the end of the day, I think you should be able to dress how you want, wear what you think is cool, wear what you like, basically. But most of my inspiration comes from Pinterest. Okay, this one, it's like a compliment. Why are you so cool? I'm just going to take it as that. Thank you, actually. I don't know why I'm so cool. I didn't send this myself, guys. Please don't take it like that. But someone actually sent this. Why are you so cool? I don't know. I think it comes with character development. Like you start from somewhere and then you get somewhere. What makes you you? I don't know if I myself would be able to answer it, but I think this is something that can be better answered by the people that know me. The people that know me, please, you let me know because I can't answer this myself because I also don't know what makes me myself. Yeah. So this is a suggestion. Someone said I should post a day in my life video. I love to do that, and I'm thinking of doing it when I have the time. You know, my phone storage, it actually sent me a notification just now saying that I have to manage my phone storage and I can't record any videos. So I had to send the videos that I was recording to my phone to my laptop. This is so clutch. I wouldn't imagine where I'd be if I didn't have a laptop, to be honest. But I'm definitely thinking of making a spend a day with me or a day in my life video. That's definitely something that will be posted in the near future. I'll make sure of it. And then this is the one from my friend. It's Nancy the goat. You guys, truth be told, Nancy is actually a dry girl. She's not the goat. Just kidding. She's really cool. That's my girl for real. Lots of love. What's your biggest pet peeve? I think just people that are inconsistent in their behavior. Like this doesn't even like just as a person, like if we're friends or if we have any sort of relationship, not relationship for dating. Hey, get me right. I mean like for friendships and whatnot. Like if we're going to be friends, the effort shouldn't be one-sided to maintain the friendship. You know what I mean? Like if you don't want to be my friend, just tell me. I won't take it to heart. I won't, because not everyone is meant to be in your life at the end of the day. But just inconsistent people and liars. I don't like people that lie. Also people that are hypocrites. It's just a no for me. I can't.
I can't, Auntie. I can't.
What's your toxic trait? I think for me mainly, yeah, I like forcing things. That's where I'm going to take it. I've noticed this myself, and not that I've been told, but it's something that I do a lot. I just like forcing things, even when it's not meant to be. Like, I'll always go out of my way, and I'm very confrontational. Actually, I've seen, like, as a person, I'm very confrontational. If something happens, I'm obviously going to know what happened or what I did that could have upset you or people, and then I'd love to talk to you about it. That's the type of person I am. But then again, I also like to force things. I love to force things. So I think that's something about me that's just like, no, this people, the way she is, she just likes forcing things. Like, say, I don't even want that type of thing. Yeah. Last question. This one I actually had to look it up because I had an idea of what it was, but I didn't know if I was sure of what it means. So I didn't want to answer the question based on thinking that I know what it means. I feel like this isn't exactly a popular opinion, but this is something that I think I would get critiqued for. But I think everyone should be allowed to have like their own interests, you know? Because if you don't like something mainstream, you're just considered as weird, outcast, trying to be different, what, all those things, you know? So I think one, and definitely like my most unpopular opinion is that people should definitely be allowed to like what they like and have their own interests that are unique to them. Like not everyone, you know, should be critiqued and forced to like the same thing, if what I'm saying is making sense. But basically that's because, you know, personally, let me give an example. In grade 5, so basically my whole lower primary, I remember I was quite weird for liking K-pop, guys. People thought I was mad, insane even. So like I never really opened up about being interested in K-pop or liking anime or any of those things. But now it's just the thing, like, I don't care. Like, you can talk to me, you won't even know that these are the things I like. No, actually, I kind of make it obvious with how I reference or refer to things. But when you talk to me, I won't even lie to you and be like, no, I like this. Oh, yeah. Like, I'm going to be clear about my interests. And whether you like it or yes, you're just going to have to accept. Period. Period. Okay, everyone, if you made it this far into the video, this is the end of the video. An introductory video, my debut video, Q&A video, whatever you want to call it. But this marks the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed and are willing to stick around. I'll definitely be up to hear more of your suggestions, questions, suggestions, all that stuff. If you want to know more about me, these are my socials. These are my socials. And yeah, this is basically the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed thus far. And please like and subscribe. Share as well. Show the world who I am. I'm Schweps. Okay, no, I'm sorry. But again, thank you so much for watching to the end. I know I'm not aesthetic. I'm sorry. I'll become aesthetic as time goes on. But if you made it this far into the video, this is officially the end. And thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye.